Hi guys and welcome to my channel. So today I'm here with my April wrap-up and to talk about some of the books that I'm currently reading. Honestly, April went so fast and I didn't manage to read as much as I did in the previous month, but that's still okay. I'm still far ahead on my Goodreads challenge and I have lots of studying to do. I'm working more hours on my shift at work. So it's just life happening and I still did manage to get some reading done. The first book that I have to show you is a children's book about Marie Curie, which I read actually for one of my papers. It was written and illustrated by Demi, and it's absolutely beautiful. I mean, the illustrations are just gorgeous. I mean, this is not my favorite one. I will find it for you because there's an amazing illustration of my university right here. So anyway, it's a really well-made book, really interesting and instructive, and very beautifully illustrated, and I really liked it. I mean, I read it for school, but it was still super amazing. I read another comic book about Marie Curie as well, which is called Marie Curie, the Radium Fairy, by Chantal Montelier and Renaud Huynh. It was also super interesting, discussing different aspects of her life. She's such an amazing person, and I'm so glad I get to write a paper on her for one of my classes. Now, I also read a book that I don't have with me because I returned it to my grandmother. It's called My Brilliant Friend by Elena Ferrante. You may have heard about it because it's quite popular, apparently, though I don't really know why. Anyway, it's a series of 4 books set in Italy, and it starts in the 1950s, I believe. It's in Naples, and it follows 2 girls who are brilliant at school, and one gets to study further and the other one has to help her family with their shop that they own, and it follows both of them. So I finished reading the first one and I started reading the second one. I believe in English it's called, so the title of the first book is My Brilliant Friend, and it's called the Neapolitan Novels or something. Anyway, so far I'm like halfway through the second book and I like it better than the first book, so that's something. And I gave the book 3 stars out of 5 stars, I believe. I also read a non-fiction book on my Kindle, and it was a Carrie Fisher biography by Chris Dicker, which was released right after she passed away. I also read it for my thesis. I'm just trying to read stuff for school to combine it with my own interests. And actually it was shorter than I expected. It was well made, but I didn't really learn a lot. I mean, I already knew a lot about Carrie Fisher. I just needed some source material for reference, and I gave it maybe 4 stars or something. Then I have a book that I just finished reading, and it's City of Glass by Cassandra Clare. Yes, I'm finally reading The Mortal Instruments. I read the first one a few years ago and the second one last year. I finally caught up with this one. Now I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. I believe it's my favorite so far. Anyway, I'm also reading the sequel right now. It's incredible. I'm finally diving into this series and I'm like 10 years later than everybody else. So I'm reading City of Fallen Angels right now. I'm almost halfway through it, I believe. I'll probably finish it in the next few days. And I don't have the rest of the series, but I kind of want to read them and buy them and read them right away because I want to know what will happen. I mean, I've spoiled myself on a lot of things in this series, but I still want to read all the books, and then I want to read all the companion novels and whatnot. Even though I'm super late on this train, I like this one so far, and we'll see what happens. I have more books that I read last month. I mean, it was like 8 books or something, but I still have stuff to show you. I have Beloved by Toni Morrison, which I also read from one of my classes. It's been a tough month with uni. So this is the second Toni Morrison book that I read, and it was absolutely incredible. It is so well written and kind of disturbing, but in, I don't know, a good way, because it makes you think. So that was a great book. I give it 4 or 5 stars. It was really good and I would definitely recommend it, maybe with a box of tissues by your side, but it was still a really great book. And now I have 2 comic books. The first I have here is the second volume of Wires and Nerve by Marissa Mayer. It's the last in the series. It's just a duology, I believe. I'm pretty sure, unfortunately. And it's the sequel, comic book sequel to the Lunar Chronicles, which I absolutely loved. So I missed the release date of this one, but once I saw that it was released, I knew I had to read it right away. And I did. I really liked it, maybe even better than the previous comic book. I gave it 4 out of 5 stars, and there were such great character developments in this one. It was so pleasant to read, and I would definitely recommend the comic books of Wires and Nerve if you like the Lunar Chronicles and are craving for more. And the last I have is Wonder Woman Volume 5 by Brian Azzarello. It's Volume 5 Flesh. I read it in French because I buy it at my comic book store. I mean, not this one because they didn't have it, so I had to order it. Anyway, so it follows Diana, Princess of the Amazons, and in this one's, spoilers, she has become the goddess of war because Ares is dead. And it's a really great series, actually. I really like it. And I would definitely recommend the series if you are a Wonder Woman fan. And I still have one more book to show you, which is the book I'm currently reading, and it's Sing, Unburied Sing by Jasmine Ward. Actually, I picked up this book because the author was going to be at Shakespeare and Company at some point. I believe it was last week. But I wasn't feeling well on that day, so I didn't go. I would have loved to meet her and get the book signed because I'm a sucker for signed books. Anyway, so I will hopefully finish it soon, and in the meantime I got to discover a new author, and this is the winner of the National Book Award, so that's really great. And so far I really enjoyed the book. It's really well written and super interesting, so for now I would definitely recommend it. And that's it for this video. Thank you so much guys for watching. Maybe give it a thumb up if you liked it, and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more of my videos. I just filmed 2 videos in a row. I'm so exhausted. Anyway, I guess I'll see you around. Bye!